day has just about got past us. We're dropping off, picking up, moving around, pouring down rain, and we finally got a chance where it wasn't raining, so we slipped this one out. You guys haven't seen this truck in a little while, and we're gonna do a full walk around of this truck on the channel before it leaves. But as a lot of people, even today, have called, didn't realize quite how many options we have or how flexible we can be. This truck was on a much larger set of wheels and tires, and not only did we change the tires and wheels to suit the customer, because he wanted something a little bit more under the truck and road friendly, which these are tremendously more road friendly. If you're watching this, your truck drives like a different truck. But different offset, different style tire, a radial tire, still a mud terrain, so it will perform if he wants to get off the road. But we also lowered the lift down about 4 inches on this truck. And you guys that are familiar with the channel know that this was a good friend of the family. Brian and Daniel have done most all the touches on this truck. We're going to replace the door latch because the door just doesn't close as good as I think it should, and the latch is worn, so we're getting that taken care of. These are not available off the shelf, but this truck does have a set of the power folding steps, and it's going to be cool. And door, you catch it, sometimes it closes fine. Every now and then it catches when you start slamming it, so that's going to be nice when it's finished up. So truck looks good, it's got a good stance, and just driving it that 10 or 12 miles or whatever, whole different freaking truck. And this truck is a supercharged LS. But again, we'll do a fun full walk around video on this truck before it leaves and heads to its new home. Customer's been very patient because he's building a new garage. He's got a bunch of toys. This is going to be in addition to that. So last time, 4 square bodies sitting outside. So he doesn't need to add one more to it, and they're all sitting outdoors. So at least this one's going to be wrapped up right within the next week, waiting on the door latch. That should come in Friday or Monday, I think is the way it was tracked. Go inside real quick. And sorry guys if it's not loud enough, because I forgot we're not using mics, because we're improvising this. It's the only second we've had today to even catch anything. Other than I did get one this morning. You didn't even know that, did you? You got one this morning? I got one. I got it loaded. It loaded in 3 minutes.
Oh, wow.
10-minute video.
Off your phone? Off this one?
Off that phone.
Off this one? Okay.
Square body bed. Square body truck. Another square body truck.
Is that a Blazer back end?
No, that's a Jeep.
That's Jeep? Okay.
That's a Jeep.
All right.
So this bed is going on the gray and maroon project truck. If you guys have been to the website, you saw the project truck. We found the nicest bed we could possibly find and sourced it for this truck because it is such a nice truck. So look at the floor of this bed. That's 1980s original, not painted. Original seam sealer. This bed is primo, and we searched high and low to finally run across this bed. And what better project than that truck, because it is already ridiculously nice. So he's already got that primer. He's going to block it out. He's got a couple little dingy spots across the top. One you might can see right here. All that will disappear. And it'll also have the trim, the stainless trim. The holes will get drilled. So this bed is going to be phenomenal for that truck. And that truck is basically ready to come here to get this set onto it. Then the lines will get pulled for the paint, because obviously they can go up, down a little bit. We want to make sure the lines are perfect, so we're going to make this to the truck so that everything falls into place properly. And then this tailgate that's been wrapped up is going back on the truck, which is the original rust-free tailgate. And on this particular truck, when you see the actual video finally go live, it's a 30,000 original mile family-owned truck since new, 1979. So it'll be a really cool truck, great colors. Haven't decided on 1.0, 2.0 exactly what we're going to do on that quite yet. And in the background, I won't talk about it too much. We'll let Daniel do the actual video on that truck. But that is a crew cab, short bed, Duramax. Not going to be for sale. It's one of Daniel's personal project trucks. Him and Matt have been working on it back and forth. It was actually together, but mediocre. So he pulled it all back apart. But that's a whole subject for a whole nother day. Matt, that'll be ready tomorrow, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay, good. And it's going to be a cool truck when it's done, though. Daniel puts a lot of time and effort into all the builds, as well as Brian does too. But for this one, to gone as long as it is, it's going to be really neat when it's finished. And I know he's rather excited to have it together. You finished the OBS in red. This isn't going back red though, right?
Going back dark brown poly, I painted Aaron's.
Okay, so
That's
total
where
change.
Dark
Okay,
brown poly.
total change. For a while, he was going to make this be his square and then have his red OBS and have them matching, but that's why it's all blown apart. You look inside, it is fully blown apart. So we'll let him do a full video on this one because I know he's put a lot of effort in it. He's excited. Let him
Yep, there's that Winex. We're doing underneath the bed. We got brand new bed sides. Got that back this week. We're getting ready to tear the back apart and paint it again. I said, I don't know who painted it the first time, but we stripped all that off.
Yeah, it'll be right when it leaves here. All right, that's y'all square body update for today. That's Mr. Matt Woodard himself, Grizzly Adams.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adam. All right, very short video today compared to what we've been able to capture, but it has been one of those days. Way less got done than we need to get done today. But the boys over here made some progress. So this will be some of the racking. It might not make sense currently, but when you guys see it in the next few days, it'll make a lot of sense. It's gonna be really cool the way it's laid out. Structure and integrity, bar none, for safety, for weight capacity, and it's going to completely be freestanding, which is the other thing that was a real thing to figure out. So he's got it figured out. Had what, 5 guys in here working on this today. So cutting, welding, this will just be one section. We got several hundred 3-wheelers and 4-wheelers to put on display. So this one will get some of them off the ground, not all of them, but it's a good start. But as you guys are panning around or watching these videos, you'll always be able to see the background, and I plan to keep them changing. As I find nicer ones, we'll be replacing it. I've got some museum quality, and I got some that look like I was turned loose with it when I was 20 years old. So we've got a gauntlet of different ones to display and show you guys over time, which is gonna be really neat. And again, you wouldn't think something that simple would take this much thought process. And the thing that really is disheartening is it'll work for 4 of these sections. And then when we move into the other buildings, all of it's gotta be changed. All of it's gotta be started from scratch all over again. So again, get to use this 4 times. Then when we move over there, it's different. There's different. There's different. The other building's different. But we got a good start, and the boys are doing a killer good job with what they've got to work with here. So we'll get them all finished, and we're gonna take them down. We're gonna probably have them powder coated. Don't know how that's gonna work quite yet because they're awful large, but we'll figure it out. Might have to paint them in place. So the other thing, we'll bring you a video tomorrow. You guys know we're working very closely with Mickey Thompson, and there's a beautiful Mickey Thompson Canyon. You guys are going to be able to see some stuff this weekend at Indy. If you're going to the Indy Jamboree, I'm going to bring you a clip tomorrow, a specific video. But in the meantime, this wheel right here is a 17 by 12. You haven't seen that yet. Nobody's seen that yet. Half of Mickey Thompson hasn't seen this yet. But this is a 17 by 12 with a very minimum amount of back spacing. So this wheel will fit and protrude very well on a lot of your popular applications. Why do we have this wheel? We've been physically test fitting it. Brian and Daniel and Johnny and Jake have been bolting this on every 6-lug application, 5.5 that they can, even up to the SEMA build truck to make sure the fitment is going to be proper going forward. So we know there'll be some snag somewhere for offset and other things, but this particular wheel is going to be pretty killer. If you go to the booth in Indy, tell them that you saw it here. They're going to also let you check out the Canyon. I have not even yet seen the 17 by 12 Canyon with its own custom center cap. That's going to be I guess I got to draw the line because some things I'm not allowed to tell y'all because I'm signed to a contract. But I just got off a meeting with them talking about a lot of things. The 17 by 12 Canyon will be there. I can assure you of that. And if you get a chance to stop by, talk to them. And tomorrow, I'm going to tell you what to say when you stop by and show those guys that we mean business, that Mickey Thompson is going to be back on the map again with some incredible product. We got a set of Canyons right there, wrapped on a set of foggers. We got a set of Canyons right here, Baja Legends. Where's the 80? Oh, the 80's up the street. Got the 80 sitting on the other tires with the 12 wide wheel. So Mickey Thompson is making a heck of a comeback. We are proud to help support them. You'll notice that wheel's got fingerprints all over it. They have been wrapping it up on the trucks left and right, making sure it fits. And it is a cool, very clean fitment. Big holes, engraved. And when you guys see the possibilities of some future center cap ideas, it's gonna really blow your mind. So, in the meantime.
Looks light.
It looks light, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I could lift that forklift if I had to. But we'll bring you some more behind the scenes. We are contractually not allowed to talk about a whole lot of things, but if you go to them in the booth and back them in a corner, I don't know if they'll have any choice but to spill the beans on a few things. But there is some exciting news to come. I'm very excited about it. Our crew's excited about it. And everybody that we've been able to share the little bit that we can, they're excited. But that is a new release in the flesh and blood. In the Canyon, I can tell you, is incredible. So go check them out. Tomorrow's video, early video, might even be a short. I'm gonna tell you guys when you go by there what you need to say and what you need to do. Thanks for the support, thanks. Sorry today's video is not as long, but I got a lot more to do right here that I've got to do some measuring, and I have been across the street and not involved with this, and we got to make some changes. So I got to get a 3-wheeler over here. We got to get it hoisted up. We got to see what it looks like, and then we can go a little further with this. So thanks again, as always, guys. It's been a rainy day. Tomorrow's gonna be better. Thanks a lot.